Hello everyone, xHedra here, bringing you episode 13 of Breakout, a Modpack by acanthea. And this time, I got the number right. Oh boy. So today, we really need to get into Applied Energistic ASAP, because we need to get this baby started with a 64K drive, like now, because the matter condenser takes a while. And then we'll do Botania Elven portal, and maybe start setting up for the WUB ore. I'll explain that as we go. So, first off, let's start with a little bit of pulverizing. Oh, I changed all my machine. I'm going to show you a little bit what I did. I just want to start some pulverizing. Okay, so I also need some Certus Quarts. I need to make more, I really need to make some more seeds. Like, that's really important right now. So let's grab these two, and I'm going to... Oh, that's good. I'm going to let that finish, show these two in here, and perfect. So while we're waiting, let me show you the setup a little bit. So remember, we set this up in the last episode, but I cleaned up this place, and I placed these machines, and I created a brand new machine. I created the Glacial Precipitator, which is giving us snowball, and the reason I did that is we are going to need the snowball to make, what was it? It's in here. Here, we're going to need the snowball with some liquid XP to make Blizz powder. So that's very important because that's part of the next step. So let's go with the quest. Quest, right here, Crossroad. Okay, so we need the sweetened condense to be able to do the Scent of Freedom, and we have to do those. So ultimate control. True power can now be at your fingertips. Craft an ME controller, hook it up to some power using an energy acceptor, and add a crafting grid and a disk drive. Make sure they are all next to each other or connected by some cable. Behold, you can even attach a storage bus to an existing drawer controller and have instant access to all you have. Hallelujah! By the way, as you can see, I added a lot of drawers here, and I kind of moved everything from here that had more than that could have more than one stack. I put in those drawers, and everything's connected here by the drawer controller. So let's go and grab, where is it? From the pulverizer, and let's cook them. That's going to make more silicon, which I need for this, and then I can come here, and I can grab those, grab the sand, decompress the sand, and voila. I'm going to make, yes, 4 stacks of seeds. That may be a bit overkill, but at this point, I just don't want to be stuck. I want to be able to craft what we need to craft. So let's throw all that in here, and let's go upstairs. Put the sand in here for some more soul sand. Okay, now let's go completely downstairs. We have a 3-high mob farm, and we can mob, and we now have a nutrient distillation ender tank. Why is it not... Oh, I forgot to configure it. Okay, I'm gonna get to show off my skills. So you grab your Yeta wrench, you shift, and you left click the top part, and now it tells you, which connection do you want to adjust? Up, we want to extract always active, and remove the insert, and voila, it's restarted. Now, I don't need a crazy amount, but the reason I'm restarting it is that I really need the bones. I even think I might have enough bones. Let's grab these 2 stacks of bone and... Nah. Okay, remember that we have the 2 stacks of bones, and as you can see, I also need to refill this. So many things to do. I have the munch do, I have everything set up here, and this is stuck. And again, I don't know why it's stuck. It should be going in, but there seems to be something blocking it. I just want to try one quick thing. Maybe it's input from the back. What if I do this and grab this? I should keep the tape closed, because with the tape you can grab it, but I can just also destroy it like this and put it in like this. And now is it working? No. Maybe the drawer doesn't output to a hopper? I no clue what's going on. Anyway, let's just go like this. Let's cheat it in. I'm going to take a look at that later. You know what? Let's just remove this. And let's use a Wow, this is noisy. Let's just do this. Item conduit like so. And right here, and extract. Oh, extract always. And then this one on insert. And let's see if it's working this time. Yes, so this works. Okay, I can go upstairs. And look at that. Almost full. More than half. Not even half, not even half. And I think that the mana splitter, if something's full, it starts spreading to the rest. I also made sure to connect this to an ender, this tank to an ender tank. And I tried to make this setup a bit better. Ooh, I ran out. I need to restart this. Do I have sand on me? Nope. So I'm just going to take a second. Yes, I needed to go fully high because I need 5 from here. And let's restart this because our power is going to stop. And this is not a good thing. We need power to work right now. So let's just make sure that it works. So technically, I have 115 buckets. This is amazing. So now this should get working and it should go in here and it gets consumed immediately. And I should be able to make 128, 188, 189 bucket, which is more than we have here. So we should be good. You know what? 112, 120. Let's just do this in case it goes too long. And now let's go and do some crafting. So I'm going to grab a stack of this, a stack of this, a stack of iron. And I think that should be good to start crafting. Do I have some glass in here? No, I do not have glass. So let's grab some 21 glass. That's why I was making a lot more sand. I kind of need a bit more glass. So let's go down here and let's put the glass in here. Oh, this is completely stopped. Okay, so when I resetted it, I didn't reset it properly. So let's put the glass first and let's reset it to input from the left and output to the top. Perfect. Let's show this in here and this in here. And let's come over here. I should be able to get some more silicon started right here. And let's grab these processors, and I think we're ready to craft now. So what do we need to make? We need to make an ME controller and some ME glass fluids. So let's go right here, ME controller, like so. Oh, I need the pure fluix crystal, which are, where did I put those? Am I out? Oh no, probably in my bag. Please tell me they're not. Yes, perfect. Okay, let's continue. So this, only one, I don't need more than that. And let's remove that. And the skystone I'm going to keep in case I need for other things. And ME fluix cable right here. We need to make, that's why I needed the glass. So let's grab this glass, come back here. We're going to be doing this back and forth a little bit right now. So let's come right here. I'm going to make 15. That should be good enough. And I'm going to throw the glass in here for now. I don't think I need more glass. And then I can make these, but careful. Don't use the fluix crystal. Use the pure. Perfect. That's why we made the pure. We want to keep those to make more fluix dust if we need. So that should be, is it this quest or there's a second step? Oh, of course there's a second step. ME drive, ME crafting terminal, and ME storage bus. So ME drive. Oh, ME drive. I don't know what's the... If you go shift up, up arrow, or shift down, it brings you to the search you've done before. That's amazing. I've learned a new shortcut today. So an ME drive, just one. And then we can do, ME storage bus, ME crafting terminal. ME crafting, oh, we're going to need a wood. Into a block of wood. It's called a crafting terminal. So I'm pretty sure we're going to need a crafting table. Yeah. So I need a terminal. Oh, I'm going to need these two things. So I'm going to make, I should be here. I'm going to be making, I have 12, so 6. And then you put these here and you place it with the pure. And you get the formation quartz. The same recipe, but you change pure fluix with pure Certus. And then we're going to need the illuminated panel. The illuminated panel, you make 3 at a time, and we're going to need some of that type of glass. I'm going to make more than less because I know we're going to need more for other things. But we're only going to make one set of panel. It makes 3 at a time. So that's plenty good enough. Okay. Now that panel we can transform into an ME terminal, like so. And grab all of this. And then we should be able to craft the ME crafting terminal, like so. Perfect. What's the next step? You know what? These bones are a bit in my way, and these seeds are a bit in my way, and this and this. Let's just a little bit of cleanup, the minimal amount of cleanup. Then we need an ME storage bus. ME storage bus are made from sticky piston and piston and ME interface. ME interface are made like this. I'm going to craft 3 ME interface for now. I'm probably going to want more, but right now I'm kind of in the dilemma of doing the minimal amount of things to make sure. I need some more wood and some cobblestone, and now I can make the ME storage bus. I can make 2 of these, 1, 2, and then I can make 1 of these into a sticky, but I need a rice slime ball, like so. So let's go 1 sticky. So think about it this way. Why is it this recipe? The interface is what interface with other things. The sticky is to pull, and the normal piston is to push. Like, it totally makes sense when you think about it logically. So that's going to give us 12 more cable. It's going to give us a 4K ME storage cell so we can get started, and more engineering processor, because acanthea, no, diamonds are expensive, so he's always trying to help us. Like, I really love this from this mod pack. Then we want to get into ME crafting, and that's what I wanted to get into today. More than just storage, an ME network can allow auto crafting on a marvelous scale. It can start with something as simple as a simple crafting CPU, a single molecular assembler paired with an interface given a pattern, made in a pattern terminal, but you can also control a vast array of machines. Too complicated to get into here. There are endless arrays of tutorial and example if you choose to go look for them. So it wants us to make a 4K crafting storage, an ME interface, which I already made more, and a molecular assembler, and it's going to give us the ME pattern terminal and 32 blank pattern. Again, acanthea trying to get us started and make it a bit easier. So we need the 4K storage, so 4K, and you're going to see why this is annoying. So the 4K storage right here, 4K crafting storage. The 4K crafting storage is made from a crafting unit and a 4K ME storage component. So let's make a crafting unit. And then we need to make a 4K. But a 4K is made with 3 1K. So now we need to make 3 1K with the pure Certus Quarts. So let's make 3. And you know what? Let's make 6. Perfect. And then let's make the 4K, 2 of them. And then let's make a 4K crafting storage. And let's make a 4K ME storage cell. So I need to make an empty storage cell like so. And the reason I'm doing that is I already have a hard drive, but I want at least 2, because these hard drive, if you read it, the reason it's called a 4K is that you can put 4096 of the same item without using a different type, but it only permits 63 types. So if you grab a 1K, now if I come here and then do 1K, well, it's kind of the same limitation, but with the 1K, it's 1024 of 63 type. Whatever the size you take, it's always 1024 or 4000 or 8000 or 64,000. Like it's those increment, and only 63 types. Since we have all these drawers, I don't really need anything bigger than 4K. And the 4Ks is, if you look at this here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26, almost 39 type. So that would fill a whole drive by itself. Now we need to make a molecular, not like this, a molecular assembler. Think of the molecular assembler as a crafting table, but that's automated. So let's craft 1 of those, and I'm making the minimum because good old acanthea is going to be giving us stuff. So now let's go down here, and I left this open because this is a drawer controller. I'm going to put the ME storage bus on it, which means that with the ME storage bus, I'm also going to set the priority. The higher the priority, the higher the priority, that's what controls where things go first. So by making this a higher priority than the ME drive, things will always go in the drawer if there's a spot for them before it goes anywhere else. Then I'm going to need the ME controller, and then I'm going to need the ME drive, and in the ME drive I'm going to put these two things, and now I need to start making some connections. So like this is connecting the storage to the ME controller, and I really don't like the setup. Let me go upstairs. So I kind of did something that I'm not sure that I like, because I need this drawer controller here to be able to connect, but I want to have the crafting terminal close to here. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here. So I'm going to put like this, and I'm going to put it in the floor. I know it's kind of weird, but I can still walk and go up here. And now that we have a crafting terminal, it's not working because it doesn't have any power. So now we have to bring power to it. We need an energy acceptor. So first off, where are my seeds? Oh yes, they're all done. I'm so happy about it. So let's grab the energy acceptor and this, and we're going to put the energy acceptor right here, and then we're going to use the ME glass cable to connect. So I'm going to go from the back, and to connect this one, I'm just going to go from the bottom like this, and I'm going to go from the back like so. What? I don't know why this is here. Let's grab this and this. This is a bit convoluted. That's what happens when you deal with the spherical form. It always makes things a little bit more complicated. And now it's powered, so now we should be good. Let's go upstairs. And, oh, not this, here. Voila. So, and now I can just go put all of this in here, and I'm just going to show you something quickly. I'm going to keep these. So 34 iron ingot. Okay, so if I come here, iron ingot, I have 35 stacks and 31. If I throw this in here, I now have 36 stack and 3. Because of the priority, it put the iron ingot in here before, whereas these engineering processor that I don't have set up, oh, it did take some drawer space. You know what? I don't really care as long as they're accessible. I added storage space, so it's going to grab whatever storage space it needs first. And also, by the way, in the last episode, I started cleaning this up because if you remember, this was getting crazy full. And the problem when it's too full is that you stop getting the books. And the books, sieve efficiency 2, so the books are very important. I really want to get another sieve looting, but I'm not sure that it's a possibility. But I want it. I want it so bad. So now let's name that. And the crafting terminal, I'm going to put downstairs because I don't really need to have it upstairs. I'm rarely going to use it. Usually you want to put it somewhere where it's easily reachable, but it doesn't matter. So the ME terminal works like this. You put a blank pattern, and now I want to do a 64K, okay? But if I try to put it here, it doesn't recognize because I don't have at least one of the item. So what am I missing? I'm missing basically everything. Ah, yes! I think I forgot something. Yeah, the printed calculation circuit are not being extracted. Now they should get extracted, and now they should start crafting. And now they're extracted. Perfect. Can I wait for a second one and a third one, maybe? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Why are you so slow? Okay, perfect. So now I can come back here and push those in the machine. And I can grab all of this and push it all in this machine. So just let's be careful. Yes, yes. This too, this too. I don't want to put my bags because then I'm going to be searching for my bag. I don't need this in the machine. I'm going to keep my Botania book. These in the machine. Perfect. The machine, the Stirling generator, I really don't need. I'm going to put it in here. This is so weird. When you press the Z, like sometimes it grabs the item under. So grab all of this, come back here and throw all of this. I know that I'm okay because I have 2 drives in there, so I should be good. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so let's push the book in here and the ladders in here, and let's continue. And now because it's been put down, it no longer stacks because it might have been configured or changed, so they now no longer stack, which is annoying, so you have to be careful about not putting them down. And the great and most powerful acanthea also gave us an automation kit number 5. As the end is in sight, I'll just get you started with a nice supply kit to make the final push. This should let you set up some basic auto crafting using your ME network. So let's grab all that. It's going to give us 12 ME interface, 2 more molecular assembler, 2 crafting co-processing unit, these different colors, smart cable, which means you have different channel because they're different color, 4 ME export bus, 4 ME import bus. So the storage bus is for storage like a chest or drawers. The export is to push items somewhere. The import is to grab item from somewhere. So technically I could put an import bus in here and it would import everything. The reason I don't want to do this is I don't want these books. So I think there's also like whitelisting that you can do, but it's not that important. I don't need these resources. I don't really see using these things. I'll go back downstairs and I'll set up my crafting unit. Where am I going to set this? I don't want to block my water access. Oh, this is not... Oh, I'm going to... You know what? I don't need direct access to this. Let's do this. Perfect. And I don't know what shape I'm allowed to make. So let's claim these. And like he said, we need a coprocessor unit. We need a crafting storage. And we need another item here for it to become a multi-block. I know what I want to make for the next one. I want to make a crafting monitor. A crafting monitor like so. So I need ME storage monitor. You know what? I'm going to make 2 of these. So 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. You can't shift multi-click, it seems. Then I'm going to come here and I'm going to go 1, 2. And then I'm going to come back here and make 2 ME storage monitor. Like so, and then I'm going to make a... Oh, I need 1 more of these locks, so let's do another one of these locks, and then I can make a crafting monitor. Perfect. Let's go downstairs. Let's see if it's going to form the multi-block. I don't know that it did. It did change color, so let me just try one thing quickly. Because I know that in a line it does work. Ah, no. So you need to put it in a line like this, which means that my ME drive is no longer accessible if I do it this way. Let's just move this out. This, and... Oh boy. Crafting coprocessor, 4K storage. Where's my monitor? It's back here. Whew. Okay, I got a tiny little bit worried for a second there, but we're good now. Okay, so let's... Nope. Holy... This is not easy. Perfect. So let's put... You know what? Let's put 1 down here, 1 here, 1 here. This should connect, and then I can grab this. Perfect. The other thing that we need is we need to put some molecular assembler. So let's put a molecular assembler right here. But to be able to craft things, you also need an interface. So let's put an interface like this. Both need to be connected because both need to be online. Make sure that it's online. And this is where you're going to put the pattern. So this is talking to this molecular assembler and this molecular assembler. So I think that with the crafting coprocessor, that it can split the job across 2. And then what we can do is we can also... Do I have... do I have some water on me? A bucket, I mean. Let's grab a bucket like so. Let's just remove the water for 1 second, break this, and then we can put a molecular assembler with another interface right here. And don't forget to connect. If you see, now it's online. If you don't connect it, it won't be online. So now I've used the maximum amount of crafting, and you know what? I think I can go and put another. So if I make another set of crafter, because this will let me craft only one item at a time. And the crafting coprocessor augments the number of molecular assembler you can use. So if I wanted to craft 2 different type of item at the same time, I would need 2 set up like this. Let's start with 1. So let's go back to the terminal and let's go back to the end goal. The end goal is the 64K. So I can't chip the 64K in it because I'm missing the 16K. So let's do this 16K. I can't because I'm missing the 4K. Oh, you know what? I know I don't have 4K. So I have to go to the lowest level. So 1K, I'm going to chip it in and it used the cheapest pure Certus Quartz. And I'm going to grab that pattern. I'm going to put it in here. And then I'm going to come back here. And I'm going to say craft. And let's make 1 to test it. And start. And as you... Okay, maybe 1 was too fast. Okay, let's check that it did make 1. So if we want to make a 4K, we need 3 1K, and it did make 1 because we have 1 here. So now we can make this pattern. And now if I put this pattern here, and I go and I say make, I'm going to say make 3 because I know that I need 3 for the next level. So this is telling you what's going to happen. It's saying you need 44 redstone, 3 quartz glass, 32 pure Certus Quarts crystal, which is why I made 2 more stacks. We need to craft some 1K. We already have the calculation processor, we already have the logic processor, and we're going to craft 3 and start. And if you look, see, the monitor is telling that it's done already. So now if I come back here, I should be able to do the 16 like so and put it in here. And I'm not even going to test it. I'm going, oh yes, I need to make at least 1. 1, start, and then I should be able to say, give me a 64 pattern, like so. And now we're going to know if we're able to craft a 64 or not, because we're going to come here, and we're going to say craft 1, and it's going to tell you, no, I'm missing 3 calculation processor, and I'm missing some quartz glass. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to teach it how to make quartz glass, like so, and put it in here, and then I'm going to try again. I know it's not going to work. It's going to tell me that I'm missing nether quartz dust or calculation processor. So now we're going to go back upstairs. We're going to grab these calculation processor. Oh, I ran out of redstone. By the way, these can also be automated. What I could do is that I could have an interface coming to this storage crate, and whenever I want to make one of these, I would push one of each item in here with the interface and re-import from here the result. So it would send 1 redstone, 1 printed calculation circuit, 1 printed silicon, and it would craft all of this and grab back a calculation processor. But I don't think I'm going to do that because there's only so much automation I want to do. Like, it's kind of nice, but at the same time, it's not something that I want to spend time on because we're at the end of the, well, I say we're at the end. We're pretty close to the end, and there's going to be some waiting time to get the material we need, so there's no reason to automate that hard. So now if I come back here and I say craft, I'm still missing 6 calculation processor. How? Calculation? How do I only have... Oh, they're still on me. Derp! Let's come back downstairs, and now I should be able to make my 64. No, I should be able to make 164 like this. And see, it's still crafting, and look at this. You see in the molecular assembler what it's doing. And it's only using... Oh, it's finished. So it must be using more than 1 because this was so fast. So we now have our 64K, which means we can go upstairs. We can go upstairs, and we can show this in the matter condenser, and then this is condensing into singularities, and we can now open the floodgates. So always active, and put this on insert, remove the extract, and this should now be going up. But this is a bit too slow, so the next step is going to be grabbing one stack of this. Do I have pulverized coal? I like this to be sorted by number of items usually, because there are things I know I have way more. Nope, not here, not here. Coal. Yes. Pulverized coal. So this, and I need silicon. Derp. Do I have silicone in here? Yes, no, they're all double derp. So I'm going to grab a stack of nether quartz. I'm going to come here and destroy, and I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to cook. Wow, I'm really not in the best of shape right now. So put the nether quartz to make the silicon, and oh wow, this is all done already. And let's just wait. We're going to grab the silicon. Once it's done, almost 21. Like, it's the first time I wish this machine was faster. And it's done. Again, be careful. If I put the coal and the iron first, it's going to make steel. So put the silicon, then the other part. So that's going to start making the electrical steel ingot. I just want one for now because I can come downstairs. And down here, I want to teach it to make speed upgrade, because speed upgrades are annoying. So speed upgrade is made from this. So first, I'm going to teach it to make a redstone torch. And by the way, you can use the pattern terminal to make an item. So now I have one. So because I can now teach it to make a piston, and I'm going to put a piston in here, and then I can teach it to make this, the speed upgrade. And I can come back here and show this. See, I'm coming to the max of this. So once I'm done, I'm going to use this one to add some more. And now that I've done this, let's go back upstairs. This should have cooked enough. 14. And now I can come, and you can use this interface. So when you come to this interface, you can see stored, craftable, like so. So I'm going to come here and say, I want 4 of these. Oh, I'm missing 1. Really? Nope, I'm not missing 1 anymore. So now I can say make 4 of these. Next, start. And now this is only showing crafting. So what I like to do is to say stored and craftable. So you see both at the same time. But now you have to search for speed. Oh, it's already done. This machine is so sweet. Throw this in there, this in there. All of this I don't need. I'm going to throw in there. And now I can come up here and I can put 4 speed upgrade in here, and haha. See, it's doing 20 at a time. So still not super duper fast, but better than nothing. If I grab 12 more, that means I can make 3 more speed upgrade, right? 1, 2, 3. Next. Oh, I'm missing iron alloy. Iron alloy, you're easy to make. So let's go make some iron alloy, like so. And that should be 3 at a time. So grab this, grab all of this. 3, 6, 9, perfect. Throw all of this in here. Not cute. This and this. And now, speed upgrade. I should be able to craft the last 3. And by the way, I've done this in other playthrough. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time. If I'm stuck and I'm waiting on something, I might take a little bit of time to show you, but you can automate these machines. You can put an interface next to the alloy smelter to be able to make any kind of ingot, where you tell it send 3 ingots here and then craft it. If you come here, can I? Yes, I can reach the pattern terminal. So you see, when you're making a pattern here, you can make any kind of pattern. You could say this is a crafting pattern or processing pattern. The difference between a crafting pattern and a processing pattern is that a processing pattern, you can say, take one of this, one of this, one of this, and it's going to give you 3 of these. You can't click the recipe in. Okay, so how is this going? So this is going way more, much more better, faster, with 7. Okay, so this is everything to be done with Applied Energistic. Like I said, I might make some more, but I'm not sure. So now we're really waiting on the Singularity. I don't even know if I read it, so I'm going to... Yeah, Greenstone Gem. I'm going to say that I've read it. So let's go to the Greenstone Gem. Greenstone Gem. So that's the one that we want to make. So a Greenstone Gem is made in the Empowerer with an Empowered Emerald Crystal, a block of Terra Steel, a Vibrant Alloy block, and a block of Etherium, and in the middle a Singularity. And the Greenstone Gem is used in this wonderful Diamond Pickaxe Escape level. For that, we're going to need 2 diamonds, not a problem. Greenstone Gem, we should get by next episode. And we need some Blizzrod. So let's get started on the Blizzrod and the Elven Portal. So the Blizzrod is made in the compactor with 5 Blizz powder. And as I've shown you, the Blizz powder is made in the Fluid Transposer with Liquid XP and Snowball. So I'm going to grab that nice little tank. Where is it? We have a portable tank right here, a little reservoir. We're going to go downstairs and we're going to go, you know what? While I'm doing this, I'm also going to restart my mana production with all of this. Because we need mana, we need Terra Steel, we need at least another Terra Steel block. So let's come down here, let's throw this in here, like so. Nice. Okay, so this is restarted. And I'm going to right-click the reservoir. I think that if you right-click, it's going to grab. Ah, yes, it worked. And I grabbed, how many? 10 buckets. I can also upgrade this, which I'm probably going... I don't know if I'm going to do it. Is it worth it? Don't know. So now we can directly throw it in the machine. Oh, this is so useful. Oh, I love this. See, I clicked the 10 buckets in here, and oh, this is so slow. Okay, time for upgrades. You can also say, where is it? This search box mode, auto search keep, standard search keep, JEI synchronized. So when I write upgrade here, it's showing me no upgrades, but it's showing me here. So I want to make an upgrade like this, and I could craft a pattern terminal, blah, blah, blah. Don't want to. Just don't want to take the time because it's not like I'm going to make a crazy amount of those. So now I can come here and go boom, boom. I really don't need to do that, but I just want things to be faster. Now if I search for augment, this is the speed augment. So let's do this. 1 and 2, and speed augment, and 1 and 2. So it made both. And boom, boom, voila. So now we're getting Blizz powder faster. I'm going to need to use the compactor and remove the gear. So I'm going to let this work. This is going to make, I put 16 and it used 2, so it's going to make 8. We need 10 Blizz powder, so I need 4 more. And yes, it fits. Perfect. So while we're waiting, time to do the Botania thing. The Botania Elven something. So I need some living wood, and I need... Ooh, I need 1 more Terra Steel. So 1... do I have a place for Mana Pearl here? No, but I do have Diamond. So Diamond, 1, 2, 3, 4. I said Mana Pearl, but I meant Pearl, Ender Pearl. Okay, so I have all of this. Let's go downstairs. And let's use one of the smallest one. And do I have these? Ooh, yes, I have 2 mana tablet. And I have a mana pool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So let's show the mana tablet in here. And let's make sure that this... No, the other way around. I want you to fill my mana tablet. And while we're waiting for this, let's do this Terra Steel. Like so. And I think this is finished. I'm just going to wait for this to click in. Perfect. Grab this. This is not finished. And this is out of seed. And, oh, see, that's the problem. Like, I haven't found a way to perfectly automate that. And the problem that you have with the automation of this machine is, Crater Abe wrote a comment saying, can you use an observer? The problem is that it's, the observer only knows when there's a state change. So it sends a signal every state change. But there's 3 state change, because there's the empty to having a liquid, the liquid changing to going something else, and the empty to a liquid. So I would need to have a kind of a setup that says, when the liquid comes in, send a signal here first, and when the liquid is changed, send a signal here to take it, which then empties this, which sends a signal to fill this. So it's unfortunately one of these things that's a bit too complex. And there's something off with the setting, because I'm pretty sure that we lost some seed. It should have made way many more buckets. I feel that there's something wrong, that although the setup works, if I stay next to it, it's going to work perfectly. Yep. But if I leave, at some point it starts throwing seed without transforming, and then it transforms 4 or 5 seed at a time. I don't know what's wrong with it, but every time I've left it completely alone with no one looking, I always end up getting an issue, because technically this is too full. It still has a 116 bucket, so it's as if it didn't even work. Like, maybe if you go too far, the hourglass or the item to spawn, like, I don't know what the issue is exactly, but there is an issue. So you know what, I'm going to stop it for now, because I'm not going to be close to it, and anyway I have some, and let's go back upstairs. So we need to craft some stuff. So we need an Elven gateway core, core, an Elven gateway core. I don't know why I didn't find it. So first we need these terrasteel nuggets, then we need an Elven gateway core, then we need some glimmering. We need 3 glimmering. I know this recipe by heart. That's not the recipe, sorry. I know what we need, because I've made this portal so many times. We need 3 glimmering oh, right here. 3 of these glimmering living wood. So 1, 2, 3, like so. And then we need some naturopylon. You need to use the one up here when you're synced. Naturopylon. So we need 2 eyes of enders. Oh, so we need 2 ender pearl. 1, 2, and then we need 2 eyes of ender. 1, 2, and then we need. I need 2 more diamond and 4 more mana steel. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go downstairs. I'm going to use this side, and let's go back upstairs. So now it didn't keep my search. Natura. So now let's make these mana pylons. We need 2, 1 and 2, and then we need to make these Natura pylon, 1 and 2, and now we can go make the jankiest, ugliest little setup ever. I'm sorry, I don't want to waste too much time on it. We don't need the portal for that much. And also, remember when I had problems with my thing coming over? It's because this has too much of a range. By reducing range, I should reduce these errors. I just thought about it now. So let's come here, and since I'm downstairs, I'm going to put the 5 sand for this to continue. And I'm going to put the Elven gateway right here. It's super ugly, I know, I don't care, I just want to get it done. And at this point, I'm a bit past caring about the niceness of this downstairs area. Like, I should put it back here, super nice and cute, but again, I want to get things done. So let's put this here, and this here. So you need a glimmering on each side. Before I do that, let's put something on top, a glimmering in the middle, a normal, and a glimmering. Perfect. And now the way this works is that you have to put the naturopylon 3 away and 1 out. So 3 away. You know what? I don't remember hit by heart. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1 out. And 1, 2, 3, 1 out. Like so. And I'm going to... Oh, I didn't make the other mana pool. Did this stop working already? No, okay, it's still working. Let's go upstairs quickly and let's leave it on, just in case, to see if it works. And I need another mana pool, like so. Perfect. Let's go back downstairs quickly. You need at least a half full mana pool to start the process. So put one here and this one. So this one is 1 out. Is this one 1 out? Nope, this one is not 1 out. And 1, 2, 3. I am so unsure right now. Just give me a second. Basically, what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to go see an image on the web. So I'm just going to Google and I'm searching for Elven Gateway. Botania Elven Gateway. And I'm going to images and I'm just looking at a pattern. So yes, I was right. So it's 1 out. So I need 1 out right here. So 1 right here. And I'm going to throw this mana tablet in. And it's emptying. I need the other mana tablet like so. I don't need that anymore. And I'm going to throw that up. I'm going to throw that in. And I'm going to let these two empty, which should be more than enough. It's going to be half a mana pool, which is more than enough than what we need. For what we need, sorry. Come on. Like this. Oh, see? It did it. It bugged. Stop. Stop. I don't know why it bugged. It didn't... That's why. It's just, it's full. It's a 20,000 and this one is a yeah, okay. I screwed up. Like always. Like that's why. I thought I had upgraded both, but I did not upgrade both. So let's grab both of these. Let's throw both of these in here. And then let's grab these Natura Pylon. And we're going to put one above here. One above here. And then we're going to hit the Elven Gateway core. And voila, the Elven portal is made. Oh, did the quest detect? Please tell me the quest detected. And another quest fully done. 1 Elven Gateway core, 3 glimmering living wood, 1 Natura Pylon. This book speaks of a portal. Perhaps that is my way out of this place, with 2 sparks as a reward. So what you can also do is put spark on top of these, but it's good like that, and there's enough mana in there. So the first thing we're going to do is throw the book right beside it, throw the book in it, and it should get returned to us. Oh boy. Let's get out of here in a very convoluted way. It should have returned us the book transformed. Really? What are you doing? Where's my book? Well, I guess I've lost my Botania book? This is really bizarre. Okay, so I've been very convincing with my show and tell. I've never seen this happen. Where the heck is my book? Okay, let's just make sure that it did work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab 16 glass, and I'm going to grab, do I want to risk diamonds? Yes, and 2 ender pearl, and 16 iron should be enough. Let's go downstairs. Let's transform these. Let's transform these, let's transform these, and let's transform these. And now, let's hope that it works this time. You know what? I'm going to put a better floor so that I have easier access to the portal. Like so. and so, and let's try it again. So if I throw a mana pearl in here, it came back as a pixie dust, and a second one, perfect, and now the mana diamond are transformed into dragon stone, and the mana steel, it's 2 for 1. So for every 2 mana steel you put, you get 1 elementium, and for the mana glass, it's 1 for 1. So if I put all of these mana glass in, I'm going to get 16 alpha glass back. And I know I'm going to need those, so that's why I made a little bit of resource. I still don't know what happened to my book, though, and I'm not happy about that. I'm going to try to cheat it back. Ah! Lexica Botania. Elven knowledge. So it's transformed. And when you go into it, it now says Elven Guard. And it has all the information of the extra Elven resource. The resource of Alfheim. So you can also make Dreamwood. And I don't know that I need Dreamwood. I just want to make some. So let's make 16 of this and 16 of this. So let's throw the living wood in it, which gives me Dreamwood and 16 living rock. That was probably a mistake. I thought that the living rock did transform. So living wood, mana steel to elementium, mana pearl to pixie dust, well, the blocks, and quartz, and the half glass, and nope. Okay, so I just lost resources for the fun of it. Well, too bad. At least it's not super duper important resources, but we're done with this. Perfect. All good. So now, this whole Botania quest line is completed, and we're going to need the alpha glass for something later on. Let me just throw that in here. And what did I want to do? One last thing, because it wouldn't be an xHedra gaming episode without one last thing, even though I'm 52 minutes. Ouch. Okay, so in the compactor, I got my 2 Blizzrod. And how much mana? Ooh, I'm going to need more Blizzrod, and since this process is a bit slow, let's just get it started. So compactor. So now, oh, it's my quest book that I threw away. Quest book. How do you make a quest book? You make a book like so, and then you transform it. So we learned how to make a quest book. So now that makes more sense. And if you throw resources that cannot be transformed, they are destroyed. So be careful about that. Thank God I didn't throw something in there that was too dangerous, too expensive. Perfect. So next episode, let's just check here. Yeah, next episode, we're going to have our Singularity. Next episode, we're going to make this gem. And from the gem, we're going to open moving out, and we're going to make the diamond pickaxe. So diamond pickaxe, like so. We have the 2 diamonds. We have the 2 Blizzrod. We're going to get the greenstone gem, and we're going to be golden and on our way to finishing this pack. I say this, but let's just be careful. It's not going to be finished all that quickly because we didn't do the wub gem ore setup. So that's something I'm going to make in the next episode. The next episode is probably going to be a short one because we're going to make the setup for the wub ore. We're then going to make the, we're probably going to get the Singularity, and we're going to make the diamond pickaxe, and we're going to start breaking this. And I'm going to make it a short episode because I'm going to then go into a big time lapse where I'm just going to open up this whole shell. I want to make, I want to open the whole top floor so that we have so much. And in the time lapse, if I have time, I'm also going to expand my lava production because as you can see right now, my lava production is having a bit of a trouble. It's not keeping up. We're using with the 2 dynamos. And we have 5 oil generator. Like, we're producing a lot of power now. And I don't know where the power is going. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research about where the mana is being used, because these should be, like, I was expecting this thing to fill up to 50 million. Like, unless it all goes here first. Is this going up? No, it's going down. Like, I don't know what's using so much. Like, if I look at this here, this is working. This is not working, not working, not working. These two are working. And none of these are working. Maybe they do use power. I know that the ME system uses power, but I didn't think it used that much. This uses how much? 0 right now. So that one shouldn't be a problem. Like, there's just something wonky. There's something that's sucking my power, and I don't know what. So I'm going to have to investigate that a little bit in my time-lapse and make more lava. But let's go downstairs. Let's finish on the Elven Gateway. So, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now!